Hey everyone, it's Emily. Today's video is going to be my first TBR of the year, my January TBR. Basically, those are the books that I want to read this month, hoping to read this month. And if you haven't seen it, I did do a video where I'm talking about a reading challenge that I'm giving myself for this year, which is to read big books. And I did cheat. This month is going to be a little different than the other months, so if you don't know, just watch the video. I'll explain everything. But every month I want to pick a book that is a big book to read, and I kind of want it to be kind of a reading group thing, kind of just like, this is the book I'm reading. If you have it, if you want to read it, we can just read it all together. So I thought that would be fun. This month I am planning on reading Is Dark Material Trilogy by Philip Pullman, Northern Lights, The Subtle Knife, and The Ember Spyglass. So all three are in this edition. You don't have to have this edition if you just want to read the trilogy with me. That's what I'm doing this month, or I'm going to be attempting, but I think I will be doing it because I haven't read this in like 10-15 years. I only read it, the whole thing, once. I might have reread the first and second one, but I know for sure I never reread the third book, and it's been so long, and since there's new books coming out in Discworld, I definitely wanted to just remind myself of all of this. It was like one of my favorite universe. Basically, people have like demons, which is kind of a mix of like part of your soul slash your pet. It's just something that I really liked as a kid, and there's so much happening in here. So I want to read this. I cannot wait. This edition is just what dreams are made of, and I can't wait. It's a big book. There's over 1,000 pages because there's the 3 books in one, but we're doing this. I also didn't manage to quite finish 2 books in December, so I'm hoping to finish them this month. I know I will, but I just wanted to include them in here. I tried to like stress myself to finish them, but really, it doesn't matter when I'm finishing them, right? So the first one is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, which I have barely over 100 pages left, but I just couldn't force myself to finish it. I'm at page 500, and there's like 613 pages, so definitely will be finishing it this month. This was my first time reading these books in English, like ever, and it's been great. There's obviously no real difference from French, but I enjoyed it, and I'm really happy to just have reread this. I hadn't reread it in like 4 or 5 years, and I used to reread this like every year at least once, so it's been really nice, and I feel like I kind of want to reread it again and again and again, but finishing it this month. The other book I want to finish is Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind. This one I have like 40 pages left, something ridiculous like that, but again, it's a nonfiction about a brief history of humankind, and I have been enjoying it. I was hoping to finish it, but I kind of feel like I have to be in the right mood to pick it up. But once I pick it up, I'm like, why am I not reading this? It's super interesting, but history is not really what I'm into. Actually, this is mostly like political and economics, so those are not really the things that I'm usually into, but I have overall enjoyed this, so I need to finish this month because I mean, I've been reading this like all year. Now, the exciting new things that I'm excited to read. The first one, I feel like this, as soon as I show this on the screen, people are gonna lose their shit. And it's because this series is like so raved about everywhere, and I'm so excited to finally get to it. And it is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I did finish the Grisha trilogy last year, which was one of my goals, so I could start this one this year, so I'm hoping to get to it. I don't know too much about it, except that it's a YA fantasy series duology where there's basically a heist, and the characters are very lovable, and you just really want to continue because of said characters, which I have no doubt, because in the Grisha trilogy I really did enjoy some of the characters like a lot, and I did enjoy the world building and the magic system, so I cannot wait to be back in there. So very excited to finally get to this one. I don't have the edition with the black edges, but we're good. I like how floppy it is. It's pretty big, so I'm hoping I'm going to be enjoying it as much as everyone else. And then I also wanted to read Wind Witch by Susan Dennard, which is the second book. The first book was Fruit Witch in this YA fantasy series, and I did enjoy Fruit Witch a lot more than expected, so I cannot wait to see how much I will be enjoying the story. I feel like the second book is going to really be a hit or a miss for me, depending on how things go. But I believe that might be the third book coming out soon-ish, so I did want to continue. I love the world building and the magic system. Basically, 2 of the main characters of friendship is really nice to see. 2 girls' friendship. I feel like there's not enough of those in books, especially YA, so great. So if you have any recommendation, by the way, for like great female friendships, I'm all for it. But this one main character, I can tell when people are lying, which is fascinating, and the other one can see the threads between people and can see their mood type of thing, so I like it. I wanted to see more, so I will be continuing. By the way, do you like this setup? I don't know if it's going to be my every time setup, but I'm very comfortable sitting down. I also wanted to read some of the books that I got for Christmas. So I got a bunch of books that aren't necessarily mentioned all that much on BookTube. And when I say never mentioned on BookTube, I don't mean ever. I just mean that I don't see them often. But one of the things I wanted to read was more sci-fi, and this is part of the SF Masterworks editions. And all those editions have like crazy amazing covers. And I wanted to read this one. This is Ubik by Philip K. Dick. And every time I say that word, my videos get demonetized. It's okay. I think I will call him Philip K. D. Are we good with that? So this book is the type of book that you can't describe. Every time I ask people what they think about it is that they did like it, but they can't give me a proper description, synopsis. But it seems to be one of everyone's like favorite book from him, so I want to see for myself. And it is like written pretty big, and there's like 200 pages. So I feel like in between big books like this, it's nice to have smaller ones to just keep yourself like motivated. I've also been asking which book from the Discworld series by Terry Pratchett I should start with, and I feel like majority of people were saying that Mort is the one that I should start with from the 4 that I received for Christmas. And again, it's a pretty short book, and it's something that I'm gonna either love or hate. This one has like 300 something pages, so it's pretty short, and it seems to be something that's really funny, and the humor will either be something I'm into or not, but you're following death, I believe, is one of the characters, which... And then last but not least, because I feel like this is kind of pretty ridiculous already, but I'm known for having ridiculous TBR, and usually I do pretty well anyway, so we'll see. But I wanted to finally start The Magicians series by Lev Grossman, and I've been told so many times that a lot of people don't like this series. It's an adult fantasy series where you're following people going to magical school, which, hell yeah. Or is it magical school or just learning magic? I don't know. But a lot of people dislike this series because the main characters are very, like, not likable. Which I'm usually okay with, especially if I've been like warned beforehand, so I should be okay. I have been told to not just read the first one because I will want to just DNF the series, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I have the first one. I'll order the next one. Or did I order it? I think I just ordered it actually from Book Outlet. So I did go a little crazy with their Boxing Day sale. So yeah, I am hoping to read this. I'm hoping to like this. I am aware that the main characters are all pretty much depressed and negative. So I will need to be in the right mood, but I feel like I have a lot of like fun, light read too. So that should balance it out. So that's it, guys. Those are all the books that I'm hoping to read this month. Let me in the comment section if you have read any of these and if you like them or not. You can also let me know which books you are planning on reading and if you are planning on participating in my reading buddy read. Let's call it that. So let me know if you want to buddy read it with me and we can just, you know, discuss it in the comment section and then in my wrap up, because for sure this one I will be reading. For sure. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to not miss any future videos. And I will be putting on the screen some other videos that I've done that I highly recommend you check out. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.